Hey, oh, wait. Hey, cuties. Let me get myself together. I had to run in here. OMG. Hold on. Hold on, guys. Give me 1 second. Let me run in here and get my charger. Chit chat with QT. Chit chat with QT. Chit chat, chit chat, chit chat with QT. Okay, I'm coming. Thank you guys for joining me. Sorry I'm late. Hold on, I'm still not ready. Hey, Blessie. Hold on, guys. OMG. This is terrible. Okay, I'm almost ready. I'm sorry. Hit the like button for me, guys. I'm almost ready. This is a mess. I'm sorry. Here I come. Oh, child. This is a hot mess. All right. Let's see. Okay, I got that together. One last thing, and I'm not going to have to get up. Give me 1 second. Less than 60 seconds. Chit chat with QT. Oh, child. A whole hot mess. That is me over here tonight. But thank you guys for joining me for this late night power hour. Let me go up and say some hellos. I see my cutie mods in the house. We got Pink Table Topics, Pink Diva, my sis. We got Maritha, my sis. We got Aunt Debbie, my Aunt Debbie. Who else in here modding tonight? Blessie and my Blessie. Thank you to the cutie mods. Thank you to the cutie crew that stopped through. Cutie crew. We had an awesome members only live last night. And our topic of grace has been a topic on YouTube all day long. So you guys know we had a very big debate about that. And there's a lot of people that were questioning whether destiny deserves grace. I tuned into Mims this morning. Make It Make Sense. Great video. And he was on the same path that I was on until I saw Destiny's live when she got on up out that jail, baby. I don't know. But we're going to go ahead and get started. I'm going to say some hellos. As I mentioned, thank you guys for joining me. I really wanted to come late tonight because you guys know I got a big weekend ahead. I don't think I'll be able to go live tomorrow or Friday. We shall see. But let me say some hellos. Hello, Tamisha. Tamisha says, in my opinion, he absolutely did not. So the question was, did LaBaric Williams do Destiny Payton dirty? and we're going to talk about it. It's an open panel. I will be dropping the link. I'm going to give a little bit of what I feel, and then, yeah, we're going to drop the link fairly quickly because it is pretty late. So I appreciate each and every one of you for joining me. Hey, Miss Boss Lady. Hey, Jonetta. So far, no, he do not. Soul Star music lover in the house. Hey, Soul Star. Hope you're doing well. Audrey, how are we asking this question when no one knows what happened? She should lift that gag order if she has nothing to hide. This drama is ridiculous from Destiny's own doing. She needs to take accountability. All right, Audrey. Audrey coming in strong. Ciao. Hey, Linda Gambo. Hey, True Wisdom. True Wisdom. If you don't go ahead and drop that channel, girl. True Wisdom is a YouTube content creator. I'm not sure if she went ahead and did the damn thing today, but I was able to see an intro and I like what I see. It was True Wisdom and her husband. So, True Wisdom, if you did, drop that link right on up in this here chat. To the other content creators, drop your links as well. Pink Table Topics, Maritha Gray, Mildred, Conversations and Cocktails. Who else? Any content creator that's in the house, feel free. You guys know how we do over here. We all in this thing together, trying to make that money. Yes, Dee Dee. I'm looking on my phone. Let me stop. Mims, the live that I saw this morning was really, really good. And he had grace. So we're gonna discuss. Let's see. Hey, Sherry. So because Destiny is a woman, she's you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna start these comments. I'm gonna start some comments. We're gonna go ahead and get started. Hey, Trisha. Shout out to the cutie crew. I think we did close to 4 hours last night. Hey, Neva. Hey, let's be clear. Let's be clear. Did you DM me? DM me. So I can send you that I read last night. Does anyone know why YouTube on the TV is a day behind? Oh, I don't know. That's cry. I don't know, child. But hello. We're going to go ahead and get started. Let's see. You guys know I like to try to acknowledge everybody, but I can't tonight. Hey, who said that? Blessie Queen B is in the building. Yes, she is. Hey, Liddell. Hey, Gloria. All right. Hi, Diane. You should hear you should hear me. So, Diane, that was about 10 minutes ago. Maybe I wasn't live then. I don't think I was live. I was a couple minutes late. Hey, again, Aunt Debbie. All right, we're going to go ahead and get started. Again, thank you guys so much for joining me. Please hit that like button. It is currently 311 people watching, and I appreciate you guys. It's earlier where I am. So if you stayed up a little late to catch this and have this discussion, you are appreciated. Hey, Simone. All right, let me turn this little music off. And I want to scan the rest of the comments real quick to see if it's anything that I want to star. And let's see. Up late for this wonderful panel. It's about to go down. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. And we welcome all opinions. Let's try to keep it cute. I know we got some strong opinions. Your girl is trying to turn over some type of leaf. I don't know if I want to say new. That's not new. But we shall discuss that as well. Thank you, Aunt Debbie. Yes, please hit the like button. And Square Biz in the house. Hey, Square Biz. Hey, beautiful VIPT Flame. Hey, good bad apple. We got all my girls up in here. Oh, Lord, the troublemaker Tyler and Timon is here. That got me saying Betty. What got me continuing to say Betty. But let's get started, guys. The question that I posed in the title is, does LaBaric, no, I was gonna say, is he? I was gonna say something totally different. The question is, did LaBaric do Destiny Payton dirty? It seems like to me a lot of folks on social media are split down the middle when it comes to that. Hey, Hannah Grace. Um, all right. In this chat, I haven't seen not one person feel like he was wrong. I'm scrolling, I'm scrolling. But yeah, across social media, it seems to be split. I'm gonna bring up a post on Neighborhood Talk in a minute. But I'm just gonna go ahead and say this up front. I don't think that he did. I don't. People are saying that he shouldn't do his son's mother like that. And for me, just because they have a child together does not mean that his son and Destiny are his responsibility. It just does not work like that. His son is his responsibility, but Destiny is not. Okay? Um yeah, that's true things. Marriage ain't easy. Love and Marriage Huntsville is telling you that marriage does not whitewash problems. Absolutely. Absolutely. Um Okay, let's be clear. We shall see, child. Oh God. I'm not, let me stop. Let's see. Okay, so I'm highlighting comments real quick before I continue on. And then before I drop the link, I'm gonna read the comments and then we're gonna go ahead and get started with the panel. So let me scroll down. Hey, Cheryl Howard. Hey, Deborah Jackson. Okay, I'm looking at lengthy comments, and I'm just starring. And okay. All right. I gotta stop. Hey, Miss Edith. Okay, so many good comments. So let me finish so we can get started. And as I mentioned, I'll read the comments. But like I said, his son is his responsibility, not Destiny. And for me, LaBaric was more than fair when it comes to Destiny. We know that Destiny stayed in that home for over a year after the divorce. That was ample time for Destiny to save some money, even if it was the gas money going back and forth to Atlanta, save some money. She didn't have to pay a mortgage during that time. And yeah, that was enough time to me for Destiny to put some things in place to have something to fall back on once that year was up. Now, I'm going to say this. I am not here. We are not here to dog her out. Now, we will give our opinions, but I'm not going to dog her out. But when does this end when it comes with Destiny? And I think that, like I said, last night, our discussion for hours was about grace. And, I think a lot of people were willing to give her grace. But then when she got out of that holding cell or whatever she was in, people said that's the same old Destiny. For Destiny to say that, that's a lot of estrogen for one man. Girl, are you kidding me? And I think jabs like that is probably one of the reasons why LaBaric proceeded allegedly with having Destiny charged. You're not going to throw jabs at me and say all of this crazy stuff like she's been doing. She's been dropping little nuggets here and there without saying too much. Well, we know she was talking about him in a negative way. Yeah, I would have let them go ahead and arrest you too. I'm sorry. Then on top of that, this man allegedly, because I don't know none of these folks' business. I don't want to know all of that. But allegedly, they're saying that he could have lost his clearance on his job. Now, somebody mentioned that last night and members only as well. He has a government job, allegedly. And due to all of this, past due bills and things like that that's in his name illegally, he could have put himself in jeopardy. So I think that he really did what he had to do. Now, I'm going to say this when it comes to what Destiny said. She said something like, that's what that good do. And I'm just going to say, news flash, Destiny, that good ain't got no man filing for divorce 3 weeks after you done gave birth, child. That good is not going to have a man filing for divorce, period. Period. Okay? So, another jab, like, he upset because he ain't got this good no more. And I am one to believe that. If he wanted that good, he will have that good. Because on the outside looking in, girl, you had it good. That man is a business owner, a very, very, very nice job, homes, and all of that good stuff. You had it good. Now, I don't know what happened to cause the downfall of the marriage, but if Destiny trying to say the man is upset because he ain't getting her good no more, I'm sorry, girl. That's just not how it go. That 3 weeks after giving birth to the son that was proven to be his. And this is what I hate, because we just do not know what happened in that marriage. And I think that, I don't know if LaBaric had a gag order to the extent that Destiny tried to make it seem like he did. Destiny has always been, Hannah. Hannah said he did not want that bad. Hannah, you a mess. Hannah, you are a mess. Hannah said he didn't want that bad. But Destiny was tight-lipped on the show, period. Very reserved, didn't share much, even before she got a divorce. And I think that we would have known a little bit more about the ins and outs of that marriage. Something happened for that man to file for divorce 3 weeks after she gave birth. Something happened. And the good would have kept him there no matter what happened. Please believe the good will have him trying to get that good for years, girl. So it is what it is. But let me say this real quickly, and then we'll get into a little more. It was alleged that she filed for bankruptcy. And you guys already know how I feel about that. I've done it. So glad that I did. And I just don't feel like there's anything wrong with it. I am not ashamed or have any regrets, period. Okay. Credit score looking nice. Okay. Good credit. So, sometimes you have to do what you have to do. Also, real quickly, I'm not sure if any of you watched Tasha K's live. That's another reason why I was a couple minutes late. OMG. Tasha K had me tearing up. So Tasha K has issued an apology to Cardi B. Tasha K was very touched by something that went on with Cardi B. I did not detect any shade. Okay, LaDonna, you was crying too. Oh my God, it's well overdue. It's well overdue, and I'm so glad that Tasha K has freed herself. She reached out to Cardi. I don't think that Cardi responded yet, but I hope that Cardi receives the message. And she let it be known that this is not to get a judgment thrown out, because it's beyond that point, and she has to pay her. Very, very good live. So if you guys did not see Tasha K's last live, make sure to go and watch it. But she said something that I feel like Destiny is suffering from, and maybe a lot of us. She said that her ego is what had her acting out. We talked about this last night. Hurt people. We do know that. And she admitted that. It was just a good live. And I like that. She still has to pay. And, so she let that be known. But she also mentioned how she is so grateful for her bankruptcy attorneys as far as them restructuring everything when it comes to her finances and all of that. So I enjoyed it. I feel like, that Tasha was sincere, and I guess time will tell. But she just said that, she didn't start a platform to do what she ended up doing. And, it could be a lot. And Tasha took it there. She took it way there when it comes to Cardi. And it was a tough lesson for her to learn. And I'm not a Cardi fan, but it is what it is. But it takes a lot to come out here and dog folks. So that's why I said I ain't dogging Destiny out, but I definitely do not think that LaBaric did her dirty under no circumstances. So you guys will have to let me know how you feel shortly. Real quickly, this amount, child, has gone up and down, up and down, up and down on Facebook. It started off that this utility contract was $4,000. Child, when I tell y'all it's up to 400K now. So even that, I don't know, I don't care. All I know, she did something. And the something that she did, where are her charges? So I don't know the dollar amount, but it was enough for them to issue a warrant, and also for her to have to turn herself in and get booked and all of that. But the official charges were, forgery, third altering, forging, or counterfeiting a certificate of title. So, excuse me. I know a lot of you have been in lives and all of that. Does anyone know what the certificate of title is about? Because that, I'm sure, is separate from the utility contract. So if anybody know, let me know, especially when I drop the link. But let me share this with you guys real quickly. I just wanted to show this is courtesy of Neighborhood Talk. And I just wanted to show how the majority of people are sort of split. And my question is if a man would have done what Destiny did as far as this forgery, would we be on his back like people are on Destiny's back? And I think we would dog a man out. But anyway, this is covered under copyright disclaimer under Section 107 for fair use, researching, criticism, and entertainment purposes only. I do have Destiny already pulled up on the Neighborhood Talk, and I'm not going to play her live. I did post a video earlier today, but I just want to go over some of the comments with you guys. And I hate how, let me see. Okay, that's a little bigger. And let me try that. Oh, that removes me altogether. All right. Well, anyway, you guys probably can't see it, but I'm going to read it. A couple comments. This person put, it's kind of sad that her ex-husband's and child's father is deciding to do this when he has done so much to her. Yes, what she did was wrong, but he did not have to press charges over a name on a bill she was taking care of. Now, that person seems to know a lot. How do you know she was taking care of it? And what has he done to her? She said, when he has done so much to her. What has he done to her? That's what I was thinking, Sandra Brown. Absolutely. In real estate terms, a certificate of title has something to do with ownership. So, child, did Destiny forge something on the title to the home? Well, no, because the man was still trying to sell the home. So anyway, again, I don't know, child. This is all speculation. I don't know. But this person put, him pressing charges for that is sassy AF. This person, so he couldn't resolve this out of court. He must be trying to get custody of that little boy. Then somebody else said, y'all mama's light bill and gas bill in y'all name when y'all was 7. So I know y'all not judging this lady. A couple more. This person put, I'm not sure why folks are mad at him for protecting his name. Facts. Whatever your name is. Last time I checked, forgery is a crime. If you can't do the time, don't do the crime. I agree with that. A couple more comments. This person put, he's corny for telling. This person put, how are y'all calling him lame and corny for doing what he should have done? That is his ex, not his wife. Period. Period. Okay. This person put, y'all are sad AF defending her, but let him do it. Exactly. Now that's what I just said. But let him do it. Y'all would be saying put him up under the jail. I really can't stand some women. That's what she put, not me. This person put, Destiny been on some woo child the ghetto-ish. And from the show, it seems like her divorce was messy and her ex-husband left her with nothing. I'm not surprised he pressed charges. This person put, Mel is just laughing at her enemies. Get their karma. And y'all know I mean karma, but I said karma. Mel is laughing at her enemies getting their karma. Karma. What's wrong with me? Sad because they could have worked that out amongst themselves. Just a couple more. Can't believe that man did that to her. Something so small and petty. And then this person put, don't know why y'all surprised these reality stars ain't get no money. They don't do shoot, but post on social media. No businesses, no investments, and most of all, no knowledge. Now, how you know, girl? Whoever that is. This person, and I guess I'll stop here. This person put, he sounds like a narcissistic man, a madman about a bill she paying for. So that was the reason why I titled this live, Did LaBaric Williams Do Destiny Dirty? Because as you guys can see, I just read about 10 comments and the majority feel like that he did. And you know, the kid that they share does not tie him to a responsibility of destiny for the rest of her life. Where's Moses? Where's Moses? Now, I'm sure that when Destiny was dating Moses, because didn't Moses go to black? Somebody let me know in the comments. I think Moses went to black with Destiny a couple times, if I'm not mistaken. And if so, that means that Moses was in LaBaric's house. That ain't right. That ain't right. So, like I said, I'm not dogging her out, but no, unfortunately for me, at some point you got to handle your business. You got to handle your business. And like I mentioned at the start of this, Destiny had ample time to do so. Ample time. Child, give me a year and I ain't got to pay no mortgage or no rent or nothing like that. The average rent is running, even for apartments, $2,000 a month. That's money that could have been saved. So I think that Destiny was trying to keep up with the Joneses and, probably wasn't saving. Now, before I read a couple comments and before I drop the link, let me go to Destiny's page because I want you guys to see who is a support system for Destiny. Let me see. All right, let me click this and let me pause. Oh, child. I got to go to my phone, girl, because on my regular, personal, and this not the phone. Here we go. Hold on, guys. On my personal Instagram account, I took a screenshot. On my personal Instagram accounts, Letitia Stormy, Kiki. Child, and Kiki, I know Kiki didn't block me, child. Hold on. Hold on a second. Let me go to Destiny's page because on my chit chat page, the only person's comment that I can see right now is Letitia. Hold on, guys. I'm sorry. Let me see. Let me go to this on this and see. Bloop. Okay. Yeah, girl, Kiki Jabbar, you didn't block me, child. For what? I've been on your girl back. I've been on Kiki's side all week. Let me scroll down and make sure. Oh, okay. I'm sorry, Kiki. I'm sorry. Kiki didn't block me. All right, let me go ahead and share this. But this is what was surprising to me. On Destiny's Live, in the comments section, we have support from the Love and Maritinesville cast. And there's nothing wrong with that. Like I said, I'm not going to dog her out. People go through things, and this too shall pass for Destiny. But when it comes to LaBaric, I don't think that he was wrong for doing what he did. And maybe he didn't even do it. You know, maybe the company. I'm not sure about all of that. But anyway, as you guys can see, Letitia put absolutely, you got this, sis. Further down, Kiki got the praying emojis. And then Stormy is the one that got me blocked. But I'm looking on my phone. She got so gorgeous. You ain't even pretty. You're gorgeous. But, you know, nothing wrong with that. Like I said, I expect them to support somebody that they rock with. But it was just odd for me for Tisha. Because Tisha, your cousin was on Crime Stoppers. I just didn't see that same support for her. What I did see is Letitia on tape on Love and Marriage Huntsville talking about it in a negative way. Talking to Kimmy, saying, I hope she ain't back on them pills. And ooh, this is so embarrassing. So, Tisha, my question is embarrassing what Destiny did too? Because it don't seem like it. According to your comment, you got this, sis. She got a right to put that, but damn, Kiki, your family. I would have loved to have seen a comment like that from Tisha regarding Kiki. So a little odd to me, not odd. You know, we know where they stand now. But yeah, you know, if you can't give that same support to your cousin, it just don't look right for me. But I'm gonna go ahead and drop the link. It is already 9:30 Central, 10:30 Eastern. So I promise you guys, now I mean it, even if I just have to end the live. This is a power hour. So whoever clicked the link, keep it short and cute. I already talked 30 minutes, so we'll go an hour. And that's it for you all's comments. But let me go ahead and put the link in the comment section. And you guys click the link. This is an open panel. I do want your opinions. And as I mentioned, if we can keep it cute, if you do discuss any of the things that may have been heard, make sure to please say allegedly. What we do know and what is not alleged are those charges. And those charges, again, were forgery, third altering, forging, or counterfeiting. Where's the other one? A certificate of title. Ooh, child, that panel filled up real quick, okay? All right, be patient backstage. I am coming. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It may be full. It is full. It is full. Okay. All right, so I'm going to let the panel up. As you talk on the panel, if you can please drop down so we can give. And I see you guys that's still trying to get up. It's saying someone is trying to enter, but the studio is full. So the studio is full, but I promise you guys, I will ask them once they give their thoughts to drop down and we can let other people up. So I gotta say, don't show this again because this is just blinking. Okay, but I see you guys. So we will give you guys an opportunity as well. Let me go ahead and put up this here. Child, we'll go ahead and use old Marty. And let's welcome up the panel. Blessie Queen B, is this you?
Yes, honey, it's me.
Hey, Blessie, how are you?
I'm good, my love. Thanks for asking.
That's good. That's good. All right. Next up, we got Josie. Hey, Josie.
Hey,
How are you?
I'm good. How are y'all?
I'm good. I'm good. Thanks for asking. Next up, we got Let's Be Clear. Hey, Let's Be Clear.
Hello, good evening, everybody.
Good evening. How are you?
I'm doing well. Thank you for asking. How are you?
I'm good. I'm good. Thanks for asking. All right. Next up, we got Prosperity Thick Girl. What up, though? Prosperity.
Hey, love, how y'all doing?
Good,
Good.
good, good. Thanks for joining us. Um,
Always.
next up is Good Bad Apple. Hey, Good Bad Apple.
Hey, how y'all doing?
Good, good,
Hi,
good.
Apple.
All right, we got FOMO. Next up is True Wisdom. Hey, True Wisdom. True Wisdom. True Wisdom.
She talking is real low though.
Uh,
Can you hear me?
Very
Very.
low. Let me check your mic. Very low. You may have to
Yeah.
drop down and try to come back up. Are you there?
Yeah, I'll come back.
Okay, yeah, because there's some static too. Drop down and come back up. All right, all right. And next up is Maritha. Hey, Maritha.
Hi, wonderfuls.
Hey,
Hi.
honey.
All
Hello.
Hello.
right. Next up is Aunt Debbie. Hey, Aunt Debbie.
Hey, ladies, how y'all
Hey,
doing?
Debbie.
Hey,
Hey,
Aunt
Auntie.
Hey,
Debbie.
Auntie.
All right, we got two more. Next up is LaDawn. Hey, LaDawn.
Hey, chit chat. Hey, everybody.
Hey,
Hi,
Ladon. Hi,
LeDawn.
Hello,
lovely.
hello. All right, and last but not least, we got Red Ann. Hey, Red Ann.
Hello. Hey,
Red
panel.
Hi,
Hey,
Ann.
Red
ladies.
Hey,
Ann.
Hey.
Renan.
All
Chit
right,
chat. Can you remove that picture?
child. Listen.
Yeah.
Oh,
Ooh.
I'd rather see Destiny.
All right, now give me one quick second because I did let a couple, well, I let the chat know. I will read a couple comments and then we're going to go straight to Blessie. But real quickly, 734 people are currently watching. Thank you guys so very much. If you can hit the like button, that would be great. To my 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, to my three mods on the panels, please still keep your eye out on the chat if you can. You guys know we just zap them if we got any trolls. But let me read a couple comments and we're going to get started. But Sham, you put, I'm hearing she could have gotten him fired and he could have lost his clearance because he has to have good credit. I heard that too. Now, this is alleged, but I heard that too. We talked about it in Members Only last night as well. Mildred Conversation and Cocktail said, no, he didn't do her dirty. She can't hold that man hostage mentally, physically, and especially not financially. Totally agree. Esther said Dusty did that on purpose so he would have had to pay the bill because of his job. His credit score couldn't be bad. Shaking my head. This is alleged. Hey, Louisiana Chick. Louisiana Chick said Destiny absolutely doesn't deserve grace. She's bragging about her good, but whoever is the recipient of the good should have paid the electric bill so she wouldn't be in this trouble.
they
Baby.
should.
Facts on top of facts, because you ain't getting no good if you ain't got no money. I'm just sorry. Call me what you
Hey,
want. but no
You
ma'am.
got to pay to play.
Don't call you
Period.
broke.
Okay. You ain't coming over here jumping on top of me and my light bill, utility bill, or whatever bill is sitting on that there nightstand. No, sir. No, sir.
They can call
No,
you what
sir.
they want, but they won't call you broke
Period.
or sitting in
Okay.
the dark.
Period. Period. Or in court for a utility bill. No, sir. All right, let me read these last four. Last four. Jocelyn said, how come everyone wants to give grace to Destiny, but didn't want to do, hold on, comment, go on the screen. How come everyone wants to give grace to Destiny, but didn't want to do for Mel with the P-tape and the custody case? Jocelyn, who are you speaking of? Because I believe all of us around these parts definitely will continue to give Mel grace, especially when it comes to that. So maybe you're talking about other folks. I don't know. And I'm not gonna get into my lecture when it comes to grace because we did that in members only. So you know, I just gonna grace, I guess, is if you want to give folks grace, that's you. If you don't, you don't. That's how we'll do that. Patricia T is you said if you use my pertinent information, I'm going to try and put you up under the jail. Ask my cousin. Ooh, child. Baby, Patricia T said, ask her cousin. Patricia T is not playing. Bashan said she did this after they were divorced, right? I'm not understanding why she will get grace for that. All right, good point. And Miss Edith said in this last comment, good evening, Chit Chat Mods and Chat. Destiny is banking on people bashing LaBaric like they did Martell. Destiny doesn't have favor like Melody. Now, that's an interesting way to look at it. Is she banking on people to bash him?
Yeah.
Because according to that live, when she got out of the clanker, one would think so. Great point, Eden. Great point. All right, we're going to go ahead and get to the panel. As the panel are talking, I will still highlight a couple comments that I'll read a little later. But Blessie, you are up first. What's your thoughts? Did he do her wrong?
Can you hear me?
I can.
Okay, good. No, he didn't do her no wrong.
Okay.
And, you know,
Speak up a little bit, Bless. Speak up a little bit if you can.
I
can hear
given
you.
okay.
Oh, yeah.
I was given Destiny some grace because I even wrote on her wall, you understand? She just hold on.
Oh, that was good, Blessie.
Yeah, that that if she humble herself, cut out our arrogance and this that, because we all fall down, we all make mistake. But when she come out and she talk about that estrogen, and then she had an attitude with her father who have been supporting you, who is ill. I was like, no, nope. Everything you touch is going to fail, and we have to understand. And it's so funny. I was talking to individual of mine who I know who do the same thing. She uses her ex information to get some credit card because she know his social, they all his pertinent information because they were together. She have all of that, so she get credit card utility in his name, and now is over 4,000 in debt. And he is calling me, asking me if I know where she is. So I'm cursing her out. You need to do right by this, else I am telling him to put your rectum in jail. Because what you're doing is fraud. You are no longer with him. Yes, you know all his social, his date of birth, and all these kind of things. Okay, people do open account in this one name and that one name, but then you got to pay the bill because it affects these individual credit. Is somebody's life that you are playing with. And Destiny, you want to hang on, you choose the wrong team to play with. And unfortunately, because of that, you have to stand the consequences of your action, because she's ungrateful, she's arrogant, she is entitled. And as LaBaric say, Kiki, you're needed. Come on down and I'll drop down and listen. I rest my time to Aunt Marita and Aunt Debbie and Pink Good Apple. I haven't heard you for a minute, so I leave my time for everybody. So I drop them because I know the panel where everybody would want to come up. So I'll be in the chat looking in the
Okay,
bush.
Blessie, real quick before you go. Thank you for saying number one about her daddy, because let me share this real quickly. It's the audacity for me. And I wanted to share this real quick before you go, Blessie. On Destiny's caption, and I'm sure you guys have seen this, but did it come up? Let me see. Okay. She put, y'all pray for my father more than me. This is tough on him. Who calls this? Who calls
Exactly.
it? Who
But then you
calls
have
it?
attitude.
Mhm.
Hustling them up. This is an old man. You were just
But
saying a couple months
Blessie,
ago that he
if
had
this is
medical issue.
right, but if this is tough on him, Blessie, isn't she the cause of it? And yes,
Yep.
play for her. I'm not saying don't pray for her dad. Please pray for her dad, because we know that he's, has struggles with cancer and all of that. But she's causing this pain. You put that man's name, you forged that man's name. So, if it's tough on him, it's because of you.
Yes.
You know
And
what I
one
mean?
question, I have to chit chat. I see two mugshot because she just did a mugshot today, but she had the other one on Crime Stocker where they were looking for her. So that means she was fingerprint and snap and all this kind of thing before. So
Yeah.
she just graduated. This new mugshot is more updated than the last one. So it's look like she gets she associate. Now she gets she bachelor. What she would be going for she
Oh
master
no.
in mugshot?
Ooh, child.
Come on.
Not an
Let
associate
me,
degree and a bachelor in the
oh,
mugshot
let
department.
make it
Lord.
make sense, no man. Come on. Come on.
Yeah.
I was giving her grace because when she was going
I
in,
was.
how she was talking, I was like, okay, she seemed a little contrite. So you know what, Bernadette, just be humble with you, and because you fall down, you get back up again. But when she came back out, was like, nope, God,
Yeah.
you need to deal with her. And God is going to deal with her
Right.
because we love to ask for grace and mercy. And yes, we're supposed to, but we have to
Mm-hmm.
understand that you got to pay for what you do.
Accountability.
Exactly. And
Regard.
all unfair game in this life do get played over. So sorry,
Yeah.
Destiny. You're on your own. I'll listen in the background and I'll drop down so somebody else can come up.
All
Love you,
right, Blessing.
Blessie.
Love you
Love
too,
you.
honey.
Love you. Thank you for that, Blessie. Blessie came in hot. I'm with Blessie, especially last night. We were having a big discussion about grace. I'm still going to offer her grace because, like I said last night, I don't know if it's the correct way to do it, but, sometimes me offering grace is for my spirit. It ain't got nothing really to do with the other person. So I do think that everybody deserves grace no matter what, but it was very distasteful, tacky, and no accountability. And we can see no accountability for what she said about LaBaric and the estrogen, and then no accountability for saying pray for my dad because this tough on him. Well, you caused this to be tough on him. Take responsibility. But thank you again, Blessie. Anybody in the chat, we got a space open, so click the link. I'm not even sure if I pinned it, but I will. Go ahead, Josie. You up next.
Hey y'all.
Hey.
Um, I'm gonna make this quick because I don't really have much to say, but I did want to say this. The first thing was I don't want to take credit for it because someone else said it in the chat, but I was feeling the same way. They said
Mm-hmm.
a lot of people that are sympathizing with Disney is the people that either have low credit scores and they did something like this to somebody, or they have not had it done to them. And
Mm-hmm.
I'm the type of person, I have had that done to me before, where someone used my information and it brought down my credit score. And the only way for them to fix it was that I had to file charges. If I did
Okay.
not, well, I don't know how it works in other states, but in Florida, but if I did not file charges, then they would look at me like I am the one that did it. I am the one that
Oh.
signed, and I have full responsibility to pay that back. And I wasn't going to do that.
Mm-hmm. Wow.
So
Was it a family member? Was it a family member?
it was.
Okay.
So I sympathize with LaBaric on that part. Someone else said in the chat that we don't know what went on in their marriage since neither one of them are saying specifically what it was. And I completely agree with that. But all I can say is that we have seen more of Destiny than we have saw of LaBaric. And I do not like what I see from Destiny at all. At
Mm-hmm.
all. And I try to sympathize with her because she has a child, and I know that she was on public assistance for a period of time and all of that. But you was just outside posting videos at Stormy's TikTok thing, whatever.
Last
But you
week,
knew
child.
that you were doing all of this stuff. So it's like, get your priorities straight and then go outside.
Yep.
Don't be outside knowing that you need other people to finance your life. Because at the end of the day, you were saying that you got that good, this and that, but your bills ain't paid, ma'am.
Mm-hmm.
It must not be too good because your bills ain't paid.
Facts.
So, and I also wanted to say the last thing I wanted to say was a certificate of title. In my opinion, it was either something that Destiny and LaBaric owned together that she could not sell without LaBaric's signature, or something that LaBaric owned that she could not sell without his signature. And she
Mm-hmm.
forged his signature so that she can sell whatever it was. Maybe it's a car. I don't know. But it's something, a
Mm-hmm.
certificate of title. That sounds maybe like a car, or I don't know, motorcycle. I don't know. Something like that. That's what it sounds like when
Mm-hmm.
I heard it.
That is what it sounds like. Good point. Yes. Counterfeiting a certificate of title. So, you don't get titles to anything unless it's paid for. And if it was in both names, then she would need his name. You know what I mean? She would need to sign his name. That's forgery. So just a mess, but Josie, I totally agree with you. Not only has Destiny been out and about just recently, and I'm not saying that the girl don't deserve to have a life, but we saw Destiny in Atlanta time and time and time again, going up there to Sheree house, going up there with Belinda and the crew and at different events and all of that. And I get it, she got to hustle, but take care of your business. I would think that if it is the amount of the $400, I mean, not 400, 4,000, I'm not showing up at no event if I'm not getting paid 4,000. That's on a small scale. So I just think that she was trying to take advantage of her ex-husband. Just my opinion. We're gonna get to you. Oh, let's be clear, and I want to say this to everybody in the chat. When it comes to your social security number, lock your social security number on all three credit agencies: Experian, TransUnion, Equifax. Lock it. That way, if anybody try to do anything, you're gonna get an alert. That's the first thing I did when I had to do what I had to do over here. Sign me up for that ASAP. So that means if anybody try to use it, you'll get an alert. So that's just in case that people don't know about it, but it's called a freeze. So they freeze your credit. So anytime somebody try to run your credit, they can't do it without you. So yes, Peggy, I recommend it to everybody. So yeah, just that little tidbit. But I do have two people backstage. Let me welcome them up, and then we are going to go ahead and go over to Prosperity. Let's be clear. Thank you so very much for your comments. Great comments, and that's interesting. If you don't do it, if they would look at you like maybe you do have something to do with it. So thanks for that as well. All right, we're gonna try True Wisdom again. True Wisdom, is this you?
Hey, Chit Chat, is that better?
Say something else, True Wisdom.
Can you hear me now? Is that better?
I can hear
You there?
you. I can hear you. You still sound a little far away, but we can hear you. But you do have a slight echo, so just stay on mute. And then when we get to you,
Yeah,
um,
I'll change
yeah,
devices while I'm on mute. I'll change devices while I'm on mute.
okay, all right.
Okay.
And then lastly, we got BLS. Hey, BLS,
Hey, Chit Chat, it's
how
me.
how are you?
I am good. How are you?
Pretty good, pretty good. Thanks for
Hi,
joining us.
everybody. Thank you.
Hey, hey. All right, we're gonna go
Hi.
ahead and go over to Prosperity Thick Girl. Prosperity, your thoughts.
Hey, everybody. How y'all doing?
Hello, hello.
I
Hey.
first want to know what man did she get to pretend to be LaBaric? Because I don't care if it was in your first house, your second house, or your third house. You still have to verify, and he still has to authorize somebody using his name for a bill because that company will be held liable if it doesn't get paid. Because how can you tell me I need to owe you something when you didn't even make sure that it was me? So what man did she get to give LaBaric's information and have them call? Because she couldn't do it.
Good
She
point.
sound like this. And she
Probably
needed somebody
Moses,
that sound like
child.
this.
It probably was Moses, girl.
Like we said earlier, there's no way you giving me a wet behind and I can't see.
Period. Period. That's a big no-no. Somebody
Destiny,
put in the comments, no romance without finance. You guys know the song. I totally agree. But go ahead, Prosperity.
Destiny is a forever victim and she will forever be a victim of her own doing. It's
Mm-hmm.
ridiculous at this point. Like, girl, you almost had your lights cut off before and a friend helped you and then you talked about them like a dog.
Who
This
was the
man don't
friend,
even,
Prosperity? Just for the sake of
Lakeisha Ree Rogers.
okay, just for the sake of the live. Mm-hmm.
Okay. And this man don't even like you. So why would you think that he gonna be okay with you putting bills in his name and messing up his credit? If it did have something to do with his job, why am I supposed to lose my job for you? It ain't because he got the baby over there. Take the baby. That's like we told Martell to take them babies over there to Melody House. That baby got somewhere else to go. She doesn't have anywhere to go. Take the baby to his daddy until you can pay that light bill. And it's the audacity, as Wanda say, the audacity of destiny to feel like I'm gonna run this bill up and I'm not gonna pay it. What?
Mm-hmm.
Everybody talk about why he doing that. Why is she doing it? Why would she even do that to somebody? Why would you think that it's cool to do? But he the wrong person? This man didn't want you 3 weeks after giving birth. You really think that he about to be on the hook for something you did? And you talk
She got
about
that
your
good.
I'm about saying you
Prosperity.
talk about your cooch good. I ain't never had a man to leave me
Baby,
3 weeks after having a baby. He ain't even wait to 6 weeks to get no more. Yeah,
baby.
evidently it wasn't good.
He
I
ain't
ain't
even
never
wait
had
to
nobody not to try to come back.
baby. I can't relate. Mm-mm.
That is not my struggle. That has never been my struggle. And you talk about your daddy. Why you ain't put the bill in your daddy name?
Mm.
Everybody talk about putting bills in their kid's name. His name is Law. He can't be held accountable. Put it in the baby name. But put it in anybody name but that man. Where is Moses? Where is your handler? Why is he not helping you? Why is they in his name? Where is Martell? Why is it not in his name? You always down at the
Wow.
Blessie drinking. You always
Girl,
down there drinking
please.
with them. Why they ain't help you?
Girl,
You lost a
Martell
good
was
friend for
squatting.
fake friends.
Martell almost ended up in Madison County. He was a squatter, allegedly.
But my thing is, LaBaric is not your man anymore. You left a good friend for all these people over here. Where are they? Why are they not
Yeah.
helping you?
Mm-hmm.
Karma, I tell two people I play with. It's Karma and God. And girl, they found your new address and they have come to collect. And you can't look at nobody but yourself because you did this. If you would have gave people something while you was on that show, you wouldn't be an ex-reality TV star. You would still be on the TV and maybe you'll still be able to pay your bills. That you want to be
That's
all
right.
tight-lipped. No, God. I don't feel sorry for you. Don't give her nothing. Don't give her nothing. Don't write a letter on her behalf trying to get her leniency. Heck, they need to go ahead. Remember, he got custody the first week. Go ahead until she get herself together. Why do people feel like it's bad if you cannot be the mother that you need to be and you have a father who can do the things? It is nothing wrong with the child going to stay with their father until you can get where you can take care of that child sufficiently. That doesn't make you a bad parent. No, what makes you a bad parent is sitting over there with no lights.
Yeah.
Sitting over there not being able to make it. Come on, she had to go get a real job. Everybody do. If you
For
want
real.
money, that's what you got to do. I didn't even know you could go drive around giving people lottery tickets. I didn't know people could. I thought the girl worked at the liquor store or something. I did not know you can call in lottery tickets and they deliver them to you. That's the new Uber.
Oh, is that what she's allegedly doing? I knew it had
They
something to
said
do
she
with
was selling
lottery.
lottery tickets, taking them to the old
Okay.
people.
Oh, okay. I thought she was like dropping them off like at gas stations and stuff like that. But it is admirable to me that she does have a job. Nothing wrong with that.
Nothing. But also, there's nothing being the best mother that you can be and saying that I am not capable or equipped to do this right now. You cannot use that as an excuse to defame somebody's character, to mess up their credit, and to get back at them, because you did it maliciously. Because if you really cared about having lights, you would have paid the bill. You can't tell me you forged that man's signature because you needed lights, but then you don't pay the bill. Either way, you ain't gonna have lights.
Yeah.
But that's all I got. Because this just don't make sense to me.
Mm-mm.
For her to feel so entitled. Like she really believes that she was entitled to the money that Mel gave her. She ain't a good friend. Well, give her money back. I'm not gonna do that.
Yep.
He trifling. He mad because I won't give him none, but I'm gonna put the lights in his name. You ain't entitled to what people got. You are entitled to go out there and get it out the mud or however you got to do it. Stop laying on your back for free. You can pay some bills. You will call me a hoe. You can call me anything, but what you ain't gonna call me is broke and sitting in the dark.
Okay. What you ain't gonna call me is having candles in my house and I can't flip a switch. No, ma'am.
And you ain't gonna be able to call me because I can't charge my phone because I ain't got no light.
You ain't gonna be able to call me. We ain't doing we ain't doing that, okay? Under no circumstances.
But thank you for letting me up, sis. I just had to say that.
You are so welcome. If you guys are not subscribed to Prosperity Thick Girl, make sure to subscribe. And yeah, I am. I agree with you. I really do. Somebody mentioned public assistance. Now, at the time, Destiny she said she had to get on public assistance because of the divorce. Excuse me, she was still a business owner at the time. Allegedly, she got the PPP and all of that. So I'm not even, was that real? Was that true? I think she wanted sympathy because I don't even think she had to collect public assistance. I think that was another attempt for her to make LaBaric look bad or try to. So I don't know for sure, but that never set well with me because again, you have Madani, even if because COVID hit, she was already going through the divorce, if I'm not mistaken.
Yep.
But you were still a business owner. So, I don't like that. If it's over, it's over. Don't try to ruin the man's life. Don't try to ruin his credit, his job, and everything else. No, ma'am. But thank
And did
you,
them workers ever get their money? My last thing, did them workers ever get them checks that they never got from her?
No, she
Oh,
never
I
paid
don't
the
know,
girl.
but I do remember that. Right, the ones that were blasting her that worked at Madani. Not too sure. I don't think so. I don't think so. So yeah, no accountability. Thank you, Glam Rocks. Let me read a couple comments, and we're gonna go on over to Good Bad Apple. Glam Rock said no accountability. Talking about her good. Facts. French Life said Destiny didn't do herself any favors by the estrogen comment. She surely did not. She is showing no humility at all. I agree. That is right as you walking out of being locked up. Why would you say that? Why? But the victim, like Prosperity said, the forever victim. Um, Thames. The government does a timeline on financial infractions. Post divorce infractions are ascribed to those responsible for the debt, not meted, if I'm not mistaken, out by the divorce judge. Yeah. And their divorce was final. So for her to get charged, this was something that was done most definitely after. Yes, ma'am. Wilson Cynthia, finance before romance. Period. I wish I could tell you guys a conversation my big sister and I had today, but I won't. But it was on those lines, okay? Sir Will, you put, I give grace to those deserving of my grace. All right. Mary White said, Maritha, you're right. God is the only one to
Okay,
give.
I'll get it when I want it.
Okay, Aunt Debbie. Oh, look at that. That's the difference, Aunt Debbie, from last night. Aunt Debbie said, okay, she'll give it when she wanted. I don't think Mary Wright and Maritha, if Maritha said it, God is not the only one that can give grace. We can give grace if you want to, but if we are, Lord, I ain't gonna get into that. Things put good plus good credit is godly. Facts. Regina B. She had plenty of time to get it together. She lived in the home rent free. Shouldn't no one feel sorry for people who take advantage? And that's what it is, taking advantage. Miami Garden said, good evening, all. Ex-wife or not, she did what she did, and she has to suffer the consequences. Yep. Couple more comments, and we're going to go ahead and move on. Bashan put, right, I would be pissed if someone fraudulently tried to mess up my good credit. If he didn't prosecute her, then he would have been held accountable for it since it was in his name and his signature. Facts. All right, we're going to stop there. I got a couple more highlighted, but we'll get to those. Thank you again to Prosperity. And let's be clear. Next up is Good Bad Apple. Good Bad
Hey,
Apple, your
See y'all
thoughts.
next time. I know somebody trying to
Hey.
come up.
Oh, okay, Prosperity. Thank
All right.
you. All right. Go ahead, Good Bad Apple.
I like what was said last night on the panel. I think it was Pink Diva that said it. Mercy is not giving you what you deserve. Or maybe it was Hannah Grace, I don't know. Mercy is not giving you what you deserve, and grace is giving you what you don't deserve. LaBaric was definitely right to hold back the mercy because she definitely deserved it. Okay. Like I do not fault him one bit for filing charges. And maybe it was something, like y'all said, maybe it was something that he had to do in order to keep, certain things right in his life. But she has some nerve jabbing at his manhood. Like, girl.
Yeah.
Like where where do you get that from? And the good
Ciao.
the good wasn't good enough to maintain her marriage. So I don't these people who think like this, I don't get them. I really don't. But I can tell you, she admitted that she and LaBaric never had a court ordered gag order. Okay. They never had that.
Wow.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
Where you hear that from? Okay.
She said that. She admitted that.
Oh, she
It was
did.
not court ordered. Yeah, it was not court
When?
ordered.
Because every interview that I saw her in, that's what she said. I can't talk about that due to that gag order.
She said that in an interview. In one interview, she did say that was not something that was ordered by the court, that they not speak on the show or whatever about their about what happened in their marriage. She just didn't want to talk about it.
Okay,
But
allegedly. Go ahead.
yeah, so but she constantly proves herself to be irresponsible and unaccountable. Like, first of all, it's definitely irresponsible. It's not just criminal. Well, it's more criminal, yeah, to forge somebody's signature. But to do that and then to expect no consequences and leaving a bill worth of thousands of dollars, like, that is delusion beyond me. Like, I don't know where these people come from. Like, they escaped to Earth from some other planet. I don't know. But trying to run a business without the proper resources and obviously without the proper experience, what are you going to expect? What would you expect but failure? Like, you didn't prepare. It took you a long time, forever and forever, forever and a day just to open the store. It was open for like a couple of weeks. Like a couple of months. I don't know how long it was open, but it kept opening and closing, and then
What
finally,
the relaunching?
yeah, it kept opening and closing, and then finally grand closing. And you should have expected to have a financial fallout. Those people had to take you to court for rent, for not paying your rent. From what I heard, they confiscated all of her inventory, everything that was in the store. They took it. So
Allegedly, good bad apple. I need you to say that. You gotta say
allegedly,
it.
okay,
Okay.
yeah, allegedly, what I heard, through the YouTube streets is that, when they locked her out of the store, they kept everything that was inside the store, which is what usually happens, you know. But she did all this to herself. The whole time alienating the people she could have, got help from, the people who could have helped her,
Mm-hmm.
you know, Melody and Miss Van, who could have
Mm-hmm.
helped her. Instead, she wanted to alienate with the people who were at odds with Melody. For whatever reason, like, I still don't get that. Like, I still don't know. Like,
It's puzzling. It really is.
because how beneficial is your friendship with these people? How beneficial of a friend is Martell? I would love to know that from his friends, the people who so-called call him a friend.
Mm-hmm.
Like, what's the benefit of that friendship? How does that work? Who benefits actually?
Yeah.
I would love to know that. And the people out here who are saying that LaBaric is wrong for doing what's necessary to clear his name, these are some of the most. They should go. Maybe they should take up some kind of, you know, collection, do a GoFundMe to help out Destiny, since they feel like since
Right.
they
How
feel,
come Martell didn't put a post up for a GoFundMe for Destiny like he did
yeah.
for Devin?
Yeah, exactly. Like, if these people are so concerned about, Destiny having to pay for her crimes and pay for her action, why don't they help her?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, but she just gravitates. She gravitates toward people who can do nothing for her, who cannot. And I'm not saying that, all of your relationships, all of your friendships should be, beneficial in some sort of way, or transactional or whatever, but
Right.
dang, at least have people you can count on when you're in a pinch. And my last thing is, why is Latifah addressing LaBaric.
What did she say?
Lady. Oh, she made up some sort of post talking about she tired of these bitter exes and ex-husbands and boyfriends cause
Tisha?
yeah, Letitia. And
What?
Yes, she did. Yes.
and when she say she posted a piece of lyrics from Summer Walker song cause a real B will pull up with the click clack. Girl, bye.
Girl, the way Kiki sprayed you and you sat there.
Wait, did you see Barry responded? He posted, Kiki, are you with me?
Where is this ad? I'm currently searching now.
Oh my God.
He
Was it on
just
Facebook or
reposted.
Instagram?
Yep. He
It's
just
on Instagram.
reposted.
Girl, it's on Instagram. LaBaric
Oh, I see
make
it
that
right
little
now.
clap back like, bye, girl. Like, don't get splashed with some more drink. But
Child.
yeah, I was like, you know what? That's what's wrong with Letitia. How about you worry about your own relationship? Get your own house in order. Get yourself together, ma'am. But yeah, that's all I had to say. I'm gonna drop down back in the chat.
A mess, child. You know I'm looking for it right now. I was busy all. Kiki, are you with me? I see it. LaBaric ain't one to play with, okay? Ooh, yeah, I like that in him. All right. Thank you for
But
saying
like
that,
that little
good bad
bit.
apple. I
Tisha
just got
should have
old.
left her mouth shut. All
Okay,
right,
girl,
y'all.
get you some business. Stay
Thank
out of
you.
this. Stay out of this. Now, Martell is, I mean, not Martell. Marcel always tells us, stay out of this, stay out of this. You know, now if you didn't want Stormy calling you a BI, then Tisha definitely shouldn't be talking about what's going on with LaBaric and Destiny. But thank you, good bad apple. Let me see if this is Cheryl Howard. Cheryl Howard, is this you?
Hello? Hi.
Hello.
Hi, Tita. How you doing?
Hey,
Hi,
you got
ladies.
some
How y'all
music
doing?
on.
I'm trying to turn the TV down here. What are you saying?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. No, I was saying you had some music on. I see you turned
I'm
it down.
sorry.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
That's okay. That's okay. All right. We're going to get to you next, Maritha, but give me one quick second. Let me read a couple comments. Great comments. Thank you, good, bad apple, for that. I already then took them screenshots, child, just that quick. But let's read a couple comments and then we'll get to Maritha. B83 said, usually when this happens, it is because he had no clue. She didn't pay and they reached out to him to get payment. He said it was not him. So he is only left with the option to pay or prosecute. Next up is Cheryl Howard. Cheryl, you put Destiny has a sense of entitlement and like Martell, thinks people should take care of them. They're users and never put the work in. They leech off of others. Great point. Jamie, you put, you have to be remorseful to get grace. Excuse me. She's not remorseful at all, so she can go knock on someone else's door looking for sympathy and grace because ain't none here for her. All right. Gigi, you put, I love this. Continued unaccountability continues the behavior. Love that. Continued unaccountability continues the behavior. Basham, you put, same thing basically. If she got away with this, then she would do it again. Facts. Miami Gardens, I agree. She has a nasty disposition. Grace, nah. Titi. Titi put shaking my head. Really? She's causing her dad stress. She is. And I don't blame the dad for being there. I did see you guys in the comment section, and maybe she didn't drag him there, but that's what fathers do. He's concerned about his daughter. I'm sure he wanted to be there, you know. So I don't think she had to say, Daddy, can you come down here with me? I think, you know, if you're a daddy, you're going to be there. Glamrock's put, she's causing teenage problems for her dad at this grown age. Great point. 3 more comments and we're going to be done. Delicion put, when I left my soon-to-be narc husband, I had a friend to tell me I should have gotten credit cards in his name. I told her I want my blessings that God has for me. Facts. You don't want to do that because you would end up like Destiny. Pacino put, why did she drag her father down there? Okay, so that's where I got the dragon from. I think he probably just wanted to support his daughter. And then last comment, Soul Star Music Lover said, Glam Rocks, that's right. I don't understand it. Until it happens to you, you will never understand how violated you feel. And yeah, it hasn't happened to me, thank goodness. But I can imagine. I could imagine. So great comments, guys. Great comments. Okay, who said that? You say you have that. Yes, it is free to freeze your information with the credit bureau. So, if any of you, like I said, better safe than sorry. So if you know that you're not looking for a car, you're not looking to have your credit ran for anything, put a freeze on it. And it's as simple as when you do want to do that, you have a pin and you call them and say lift this, they'll lift it for an hour and then relock it. So great tool. Okay, Maritha, you are next. Your thoughts?
Okay. So rude and so nasty. You never win when you play dirty. In my Nene Link's voice, in her
Period.
famous words. That good one good like it should. Now, Grace, I'm going to let other people do that. I don't have a dog in this fight, but I ain't the one to gossip, but I'm going to talk about it. But with this situation here, they were saying Destiny is the mother of his child. He's the father to Destiny's child. So why would you want to mess him up because you are already messed up? And just like someone said, I don't know if it was in the chat or on the panel, right now, if you can't do the things that you need to do as a mom, give the child to the father, get yourself together. And I don't think he's not a man that would allow you at a time when you are able, and if you want the child back, y'all can do it like that. But we know that's not the attitude that she have. Destiny has an attitude of entitlement. And from my understanding, with the type of job that LaBaric has, he had to do what he had to do. So, because if it was me or you, it's going to be you. Because I'm not losing my job. I'm not losing anything that I have worked mostly all my life for. That's not going to happen. The child is going to be taken care of. The father, there is some empathy there that I have for him because I know what I took my parents through as an adult. However, when you know better, you do better. And it's some things that you can't. Destiny is an adult and you cannot make up for the time that you wasn't there with Destiny. And that's what I'm seeing with her dad. You can't make up that time that you wasn't there for Destiny. All you could do is just be there for Destiny now and give Destiny the right advice. And if she follow it, she do. And if she don't, you don't go along with that. But as a parent, you're going to always be there for your child. And now they're saying, I hear people say, well, he's not thinking about his child. Was she thinking about their child when she was doing what she did for her to get in this situation? Was she thinking about her child? Has she ever thought about her child? Because it's always seemed like to me, it's all about her needs, her wants. So I can't give her the grace that we can give her is the grace that we can take back. The grace that God give her, he's not going to take that back. So just like I said, I don't really have a dog in this fight when it comes to Destiny. That, to me, and in my opinion, Destiny lost the two best things: her friendship with Melody Cherie and her marriage to LaBaric, because Mel could have helped her in her business. She could have told her the people to talk to and the different things that she could have done. And she could have bounced things, husbands and wives, they bounce things off of each other. He could have given her, great advice, which direction to go. But see, that's not what she wanted. See, Destiny is used to that street life, and she has that thug-like mentality. And the only person that can really satisfy, she don't want steady love. You know that steady love what India Ari sings about? She don't want that type of life. She want that thug love. That's, because she says she got big D energy. At some point, girl, you got to grow up and put on your good big girl panties and act like an adult, because it's not about you anymore. When you have children, it's not about you anymore. It's about the children. And Destiny, what is she doing with all this money? Because she has nothing to show for it. She has absolutely nothing to show for it. And I was watching, so I don't know who channel I was on. I was watching it. And they were saying about this big hope that she had for Madonna. It was a great idea. She just didn't want to put in the work to do it. And she was hooking up. She hooked up with the wrong people. That's why she's where she is. She hooked up with the wrong people. She got on the wrong team. The team that she got on, they not about going out there doing great things. They allegedly, in my opinion, because we see what they all about, we have seen and we are seeing what they're all about. What is she getting? What she deserved? I can't say. I can say karma, just like someone said, karma gonna get you, just like the feds. They gonna get you. They don't care what time of night it is, and don't care where you at. They're going to come knock on your door or bust in your door. They don't care. So I just want to see how this is going to play out. And now when she was going into the courthouse or going into the jail, I said, that's good. She turned herself in, so they don't have to be looking for her, come knocking and banging on the door, scaring the little baby, getting the daddy all upset. But then when she walked out, that's where my empathy stopped. When she said what she said about LaBaric, they are not married. She is not his responsibility. That baby is his responsibility. And as long as he do right by that baby, and that's all that matters. And just like you was reading one of the comments that somebody said, the people who saying he shouldn't do this, he shouldn't do that, they probably do have their light bill, utility bill, and everything in one of their children's name. Or their mama used to do it to them. So no, they would not have empathy for LaBaric, and they would see no wrongness in what Destiny has done. It was wrong on all levels, because I know here in Lee County, before you can move into a new anything and you signing up to get, utilities turned on, whoever was in that place, if that utilities was left unpaid, it's like, why I gotta pay what do you call it? Why do I have to leave a deposit because of something somebody else did? And see, that man did what he had to do, and I don't know nobody in their right mind. I don't care how good the good was. No, I'm not gonna allow you to mess up. If he got 800 credit or 900 credit score, I ain't finna let you mess that up. You going to jail. You going to jail. You going to jail. So, that's my opinion about it. I was up late last night with you chit chat. I'm finna drop down close my eyes and go to sleep because I got to get up in the morning. I got some inspiration for y'all in the morning. So, ladies, y'all
Oh,
have a
well,
good
thank
morning.
you. Thank you, Maritha. You know I agree with you. And yeah, we were up last night talking about this very topic, grace.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah. So,
but I appreciate you, and I've been catching your morning inspiration. So keep it up. I love it. For
yeah,
those of
thank
you in
you.
the chat, you're welcome. If you are not subscribed to Maritha, make sure to subscribe to Maritha Gray. Thank you, Maritha. I'm going to read a couple comments and we're going to go to Ladon. Soul Star Music Lover said, Grace, I'm sick of that word. I'm sick of that. Okay, hold on. Grace, I'm sick of that word. Grace is for people who are wronged. What's wrong with y'all? About to lose my mind up in here, up in here. Gonna make me act like a fool up in here. DMX, what's going on? All right, Soul Star. Soul Star was touched about that grace thing. I think it's a personal thing and there's nothing wrong with it. Let's say you did something that you weren't proud of, and if to me, let's say your parents continue to let's say you did it to them and they chose to forgive their child, that's grace. Or let's say a sister or a brother did something to you. I had a big sister, did a whole lot. I've given her grace. So I don't think there's nothing wrong with giving people grace. Again, like we discussed last night, and I'm not going to get into it, giving somebody grace don't mean you got to kick it with them. That don't mean that none of that. It's just, I get it. You at that point in your life, I'm gonna give you grace, but go ahead on about your business for me. But yeah. All right, Soul Star, thank you for that. Black Titanic is in the house. Hey, Black Titanic. And Black Titanic said in Huntsville, if you write multiple checks that bounce, the state picks it up. They send a letter and inform you of making a payment plan. And if you don't meet the criteria, they put a warrant out on you. So Huntsville don't play, baby, at all. Thank you for that, Black Titanic. And thank you for stopping by. If you guys are not subscribed to Black Titanic, make sure to do so. And lastly, Prosperity Thick Girl looked up the information and she said that their certificate of title is the contract between the utility company and LaBaric, that Destiny Forge. So she looked it up. The contract between the utility company and the person whose name was on there, which was LaBarrick's, and it shouldn't have been. So thank you for that. Thank you again, Maritha. And thank you to all of the content creators in the chat. Shout out to 915 people that's watching at this late hour. And we only got a couple more people. Let me unpin this link and we're going to go ahead. But I appreciate each and every one of you for joining me for this power hour-ish. A little over, but we good. All right. Looks on. Your thoughts?
I agree with almost everything Marita said. At the end of the day, people are trying to, dog Laberrick, but men have been handling situations wrong for so long. Their emotions don't, share them. They don't say when they hurt. They act out. And when a man does, or he stands up for what, is right and use the system, what is put there for, then he's being called a Mitch or, being sassy. No, this is a real man who wasn't happy in his marriage, who filed for divorce, just like when a woman files for divorce when she's not happy. And we talked about this last night too, why we couldn't be with a man who cheated and made a baby because of the extra responsibility and the money that will come out of our house. So why would LaBaric be responsible? He just got a baby with her. They are divorced. If just like Marita said, if you can't do it, be a weekend mother. Let LaBaric take his son, you know? But don't be dirty and commit crimes and then give him your butt to kiss and say, well, eat it. but don't go that far. You went that far. She's selfish. And it's not even about being the only child, because I'm the only child, you know? And she's just selfish. And she reminds me of Hotel. And I think that's why they're so close, because they're the same type of people. And for Letitia to make her little comment, you didn't say nothing about no ex-husbands that scorn and can't move past it when Hotel was threatening to revenge pee on Mel or having
Mm,
his side chick verbally attack her. You didn't
mm,
say, I'm sick of them exes, won't they um move on and put some rap lyrics down? You know what I mean? Like, you really a phony. You're phony. And if
mm,
that's the case, you got so much to say now why you didn't help her with her light bill. That's all these fake,
mm,
phony friends she got. She's running with the wrong people, because if she would have been loyal and stuck with Mel, she wouldn't be in this situation. When you have good people around you, you usually can bounce back a little quicker, you know? But yeah, so I think he did the right thing. Either way it goes, she needs to pay for what she's done. I ain't saying the girl need to go to jail for it. It's only her first crime. Even if it's a felony, you don't have to go to jail for it. But she
yeah, she's
does
not
need
gonna
to,
go to jail.
but she needs to pay that bill and wipe his name clear. And she needs to eat that, period.
Mm. LaDon, excellent, excellent point. I'm gonna read it verbatim. I'm so sick of these bitter ex-husbands slash boyfriends. Hashtag move on. And you are absolutely right. We ain't see no posts like that when Mel was going through what she was going through. Not from Letitia, not from Kimmy. We have always talked about, I know I have, the lack of support that I felt like she didn't get from women. And those women were around her. Those women were able
Mm-hmm.
to drive to a house and sit with her. All of that.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that's phony. That's phony. But the clap back from LaBaric was real. Kiki, are you with me?
Hmm.
So yeah, LaBaric don't play. LaBaric will give a little clap back. But excellent point, Ladon. Thank you for pointing that out. Excellent point. I want to read one
LaBaric be
comment.
sticking. Look, LaBaric be sticking and moving.
Yes, he does. And will fall back for a couple months and come back out when needed. So yeah, I like that in him. I don't know the ins and out, none of us do, of their marriage and why he decided to file for divorce. But thank you for saying that as well. Men got that right to file for divorce, but I'm gonna say it and I'm gonna stand on it. If you got that good, they not filing. Now, if you
That's
decide to go
right.
ahead and file and end with your good, that's a different thing. But if they strong on the good, they ain't going nowhere. Okay.
Hmm.
Um, period. Especially filing for divorce. But I did want to read Dee Dee's comment. Child, we've been going back and forth with Grace. Now, Hannah Grace and I, speaking of Grace, Hannah Grace and I had a debate months ago about Grace. It was as far as giving Martell grace. Then we had a big debate last night in members only. But Dee Dee said giving grace doesn't mean that the person wasn't wrong, because Destiny was definitely wrong and needs to take accountability. I agree. Giving grace does not mean that that person was not wrong. You just chose to give them grace. So thank you for that, Dee Dee. And yeah, thank you, LaDawn. And Debbie, I'm holding you, child. So we're gonna go ahead and go on to BLS. BLS, your thoughts? BLS, are you there?
Oh, I'm sorry. I hit it. It didn't unmute. I'm sorry. Hey, chit chat. Hey, everybody.
Hey.
Yes, I do have some thoughts because when I couldn't get the link, I said, "Oh Lord,"
Yeah.
and then you moved it. I tried to join, but I can't remember my password for YouTube, so I just can't
Oh,
join as a
okay.
member. So, but my energy for her when I saw it matched her energy that she had for Mel. I knew Mel first. I was riding with Mel however many years they was on before Destiny ever rolled up on the scene. Those were her comments as it related to why she stood with Martell. And despite the fact that her and Melody had become, friends, and Melody put her money where her mouth was. Not only am I your friend, I got your back when you get in trouble. And we know that Hotel, he ain't never had no money. And she know that the money, if he ever gave Destiny money, came from Mel.
Right.
Came from Mel. And so I just look like, okay, I didn't, I'm not wishy-washy on that. I'm not saying that I ain't gonna say nothing more. My energy is the same. She didn't have nothing to say while Mel was taking it to the gut, while Mel was getting it. And that's my position. I'm just gonna sit back and watch. She sat back and watched, and I'm gonna sit back and watch now. And so that's where I stand as it relates to that. She also, if you guys recall, and I'm not sure if this was discussed on a show or if this was discussed in one of her interviews that she did, but she was living in Tennessee. She is a clout chaser, and I believe that that is the reason why everything is failing for her, because she keep trying to put the cart before the horse. She was in a relationship with LaBaric, and before he knew it, okay, she pregnant. Okay, so I'm gonna have to deal with this. Even though they were living in two separate states, the opportunity for the show came. She just gonna roll up. Before he knew it, she had moved to Huntsville. And it's like, and it was, I think he wasn't even sure, what he wanted to do. But she rolled up on him, and, so I think he tried to do the stand up thing with her and married her. And he was like, oh no, this girl crazy. And he backed out. But I just feel like how she is moving is not helping her case. I don't know if you guys have heard already, but the girl on Basketball Wives, they are making examples of these reality folk, and they making them do time. Do you hear me?
British Williams.
Yeah, yes. She has to do 4 years for
and she was looking at
similar.
50 years, but hers was way worse than Destiny. She was looking at 50 years, so she's lucky she only
Yeah,
got
that
4
she.
years.
Well, yeah. And so, my point being, they're not playing. And so, depending on the amount of money, like if you, in some states, if you forge a check and it's more than $500, that's grand larceny. And so, it's like, oh, you still in big time. And so and depending on what title, what the value of the item was, will determine, just how bad it's going to be for her in Alabama. I agree. Alabama don't play. They coming for everything and everybody. And so while she's feeling smug and she's making those comments about him, I agree that that's just like Martell. What you gonna put me and my kids? So they gonna commandeer your house and then throw their kids up as the reason why you shouldn't kick me out of this house. So Martell did the same thing with Fletcher, and she no doubt allegedly, and in my opinion, was probably using that baby for LaBaric. And I believe that LaBaric loves that little boy, and he gave her time. She messed up when she started talking about him and his mama. From the time she started talking about him and his mama, That's when
Mhm.
he said, okay, okay, huzzy, get out of my house. Get out, get out. I was trying to be nice. I was giving you time. You got to get out my house. And
Yeah,
I
we
don't
talked about
blame
that
him.
last night when she kept saying that leave and cleave and leave, I agree,
Exactly. Right. And so
Mhm.
she's insinuating, and where she may would have gotten grace, from him depending, she just keep on picking. And somebody on here talked about her not owning it. Girl, own your stuff. Instead she come out blaming him. It's his fault that you forged his name. Why is
Right.
that his fault? One, you ran up on him before y'all was even really there in the relationship. You messed around and, got pregnant, had his
Allegedly,
baby, and he looking at you like,
allegedly. Go ahead.
allegedly, and in my opinion,
Yeah, because we wasn't.
and I just feel like, she is very impulsive, and she's
Yeah.
not a deep thinker. She doesn't think about anything that she's doing or anything down the line. And
Mhm.
somebody played her interview that she did with that other male, where she, and then it was like she was supposed to be interviewing male, but she was doing all the talking. Now she done talked about narcissists. She was talking about narcissists in that interview that she did with the girl. She was talking about narcissists. She gave examples. She talked about how she was in count. And I'm thinking, okay, so you got people fronting so you can tell your story on the slide. Like, because that's how it came off. But I feel like yeah, I feel like a lot of you all up here, she is not repentant for her behavior. And I think that she got herself all made up and put on the smile and all of that. And she believes that that's going to get her through. And so, my ultimate thought on this is I think the courts are going to start to see a thread with reality
Mhm.
star people, and that they are not necessarily good people, because they're reality stars or on reality TV, but these are people that we really have to watch. And so she is right at the beginning of them getting got, and there are a
Mhm.
lot of other ones who have gotten got, because the one guy from the Real Housewives of New Jersey, he got deported back to Italy or whatever. But
Joe
you get
Judice.
what I'm saying? And
Yep.
so I'm gonna watch to see this, watch it play out and see what happens,
Yeah.
as it relates to her, and just see what all she did.
Mhm.
Because if she did it in one place, she likely have been doing it all over the place.
Mm. All right. Well,
In
we
my
got
opinion.
BLS. BLS gonna have that eye out. Make sure to let me know when you find out something, child. Um,
Okay.
but yeah, Joe Judice, Teresa Judice, they spent big time in jail. And yes, Juicy Joe cannot come back to the USA. He is
Yep.
stuck. Well, he can
Out
go
of
other
here.
places. Yeah. So, and yeah, it's been a lot of reality stars. I forgot the other guy that just got caught up. Josie, Juicy Joe and Teresa, theirs were different than this from what we see thus far with Destiny. I'll put it like that. But there were a couple other reality TV stars. A lot of them got caught up in that PPP stuff. So, that's just not for reality stars. They said that at first they were only going to look at, the records of the people that filed for PPPs for 2 years, and now they've extended that to 10. So that's so they can do a thorough audit of everybody that got those loans. So a lot of the one guy from Love and Hip Hop Miami, I can't think of his name, but yeah, a lot of them are getting caught up in that. So we shall see. We shall see, BLS, but great points. And yeah, she needs to just, calm down.
Yeah.
When it comes to just being distasteful. I did want to read this comment from Blue Devil Babe. Excuse me, I don't know why I keep I don't know. Blue Devil Babe said to make a sexual innuendo after having to turn yourself in is so low vibrational, and she seems to think so highly of herself and doing dumb mess like this. Shaking my head. If no accountability was a person, I agree. It was very low vibrational, and it didn't make her look good at all. That was to throw people off that really don't know the full story, and just to make it seem like he did that because he's bitter because she's not giving him the good. And we know better. Skins, where's your comment? She could have asked him. He probably would have given her the deposit she needed instead of trying to use LB for cheaper or no deposit. Good point. Good points. Yeah, maybe he would have. She is the mother of his child, but I don't know if they got that type of relationship. I'm not there, so I definitely don't know. But what we do know, it seems like he went through some things to try to get her up out that house and everything else. So LaBaric is probably just sick of her. Just sick. But thank you for the comments. Thank you, BLS. Let's see. I already got LaDon. All right. Next up is Cheryl Howard. Where am I? BLS, you're here. Did I skip you, True Wisdom?
Yeah, I'm here.
I'm
It's
so
okay.
sorry. Because I'm looking at the board. I'm so sorry. I did skip True Wisdom. I'm sorry. Okay, go
That's
ahead, True
okay.
Wisdom.
It's gonna be real quick. So I just wanted to say real quick chit chat. With the exception of Mel, they might as well just name this show Hustlers of Huntsville because
Mm-mm.
it's just too much scamming and hustling and with these people. Destiny is not new to this. In my opinion, she is true to this. This is who she is. I think we're just now seeing all these people and their bad habits and all these things that they're doing come to light because they're now on TV. But in my opinion, allegedly, they've been doing this kind of stuff behind the scenes for a while, and this is just now in the forefront because she was on TV. Because if she was in that house and if she used this document to get the utilities for the house that she was in, I know in Florida you have to have really good credit to even get utilities, and if that's what she did, that would have definitely destroyed that man's credit, his job. It could have ruined him. So I think she even probably didn't care. I think she knew that. She's bitter. And I think that that was probably her intention. So in order for him to save not only his reputation, his credit, his job, he didn't have a choice but to file this report and press
Right.
charges. I don't think
Mm-hmm.
he. I think he was backed into a corner to do that. He comes off as giving her grace, a lot of grace, because it's the mother of his child. So I think
Mm-hmm.
personally he was probably backed into a corner that she put him in, and he had no choice but to do this because you have to prove that it wasn't you that had this bill or whatever. And knowing Destiny, allegedly, she probably racked up that bill, maybe didn't pay it for a few months or whatever. So in order for him to prove it wasn't him, he didn't have a choice but to file those charges.
But to do
So
it.
yeah, so he definitely wasn't wrong for doing that. He's already given her, I think, a lot of grace, and I think she's just milking the situation because they have a child together. She's just gonna milk him for whatever she thinks she's gonna get. But that rope looked like it's at its end, and she learned from the best because look at who was her good friend, Marty Mar. So, but
Mm-hmm.
that's basically it. Everybody said everything else, and thank you for having me up, Chit Chat. Thanks for your support with the channel. I hope people enjoy the channel, and thank you so
Did
much
you
for all that
did you
you
go
do.
live? Did you go live on
Yeah,
not go live, but did
yeah,
you post it?
yeah. I posted the channel. It's at True Wisdom TV, and I posted. I think my husband might have put it up by now. Our 30th anniversary, wedding anniversary. What is it called?
Okay. Copy
The
the
vow renewal. The vow
copy
renewal. Yeah.
okay, copy the link from your channel and drop it in the comments.
As
But great.
soon as I figure out how to do that, I'm going to do that before I leave Chit Chat. I'm just
Okay, well
learning this social media.
let me see if I could do it. Wait, hold on.
Thank you so much.
And then you're welcome. Let me see here. What's the name of your
Okay.
channel again?
At True Wisdom TV.
True Wisdom.
Yeah, at True Wisdom TV.
All right, let me see. True
And
Wisdom
anyone who
TV.
want to move to Mexico, we're gonna have a whole show of showing what Mexico is really like the real Mexico, not what the news say.
Okay, now True Wisdom. I see True Wisdom TV Ministries. That's somebody else.
Oh yeah, that's somebody. It's at. You put the
I thought I did.
at
Hold on.
at
Let's
True
see.
Wisdom
Let's.
TV.
Okay, I see it with the picture.
Yeah.
Cute.
Thank
All right.
you,
So I
God.
went ahead and subscribed, and I'll
Thank
drop
you
it in
so
the
much.
chat. All right.
Thank
Yeah, and
you
that
guys.
intro
Have a
video
blessed
was
night.
great.
Thank you so
Okay.
much,
Thank
chat.
you.
Bye.
Thank you. Okay. Let me see if I can get True Wisdom's copy channel. Share channel. Is this how I want to do this? Hold on, guys. Give me 1 second. Oh, shoot. That's not what I wanted to do. Hold on. Okay. Ciao. Copy. All right. Okay, so I think I got it. I'll put it in the comment section, but thank you again, True Wisdom. And I agree. I think she was taking advantage of LaBaric, and if he didn't put his foot down with this, what would have been next? So yeah, he had to. Hopefully you guys can click that link that I just put in the chat. Make sure you guys subscribe to True Wisdom's channel, True Wisdom TV. All right. And then who do we have next? We got Cheryl Howard. After Cheryl Howard, we will have Aunt Debbie, and then we will be done. Cheryl Howard, hey, how are you?
Hey, I'm doing good. How you doing?
Good,
How are you?
good. What's your
I'm
thoughts on
Debbie.
all of
I
this?
am Debbie and LaDawn. But huh?
Hey.
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 Well, but my thing is, my opinion is, in my opinion, it couldn't have been good, because he wouldn't have divorced her 3 weeks after having his child, and he'd still be with her now. And it couldn't have been. He found out that she was hood, so
Oh, child.
he ran as fast as he could to get away from her. She's a user. She's a manipulator. It doesn't surprise me, because her and Martell is made from the same cloth. They use everybody. They users. So I expected her to do that. When she did that to Melody, she went to the corners of her heart to give her that money, and then she says Mel wasn't a good friend. I knew right there. I said she's a user. By then she had the money, so she had nothing to lose, because it's all about getting what she can get. And she's a narc too, in my opinion. But at the end of the day, I expected it from Destiny, and he had every right to press charges, because you're messing with someone's credit, and that's his livelihood. So, and all she cared about was getting over. She left the popo nonchalant, smiling, no remorse, nothing. Destiny's evil. She's an evil girl. And it's a good thing that he got away from her, because at the end of the day, she's no good to nobody. Her and Martell, they're from the same cloth. That's all I gotta say. I don't want to talk about the bug-eyed Mitch no longer. So I'm tired of her.
Cheryl Howard, ladies and gentlemen. Cheryl Howard said she couldn't have had no good. He found out it was hood, and he ran away as fast as he could. Yeah, that's a whole t-shirt.
From the big-eyed Mitch.
Good was hood, and he ran away as fast as he could. No,
Exactly.
Cheryl Howard. But yeah,
That's all
no,
I got to
that
say.
good, baby, the good, you ain't filing for no divorce 3 weeks after you done gave birth and all that. No, man.
Exactly. And he
So,
would still be with
yeah.
it. Please.
Facts.
Please. What they got to do with her? That's it. That's all I got
Too
to
fun.
say.
All right, Cheryl. Well, I thank you for that. I needed that laugh, child. That was hilarious. It really was.
I can't stand her. I swear I can't stand her.
Girl.
Oh my God. And he's so fun.
But all
Oh
right,
my
thank
God.
you, Cheryl.
The woman that get with
Who,
him, she's gonna
LaBaric?
be LaBaric, yeah, the woman
Yeah,
that get with him gonna be a lucky woman. Woo, he is
baby.
fine. Okay,
He's a nice looking man. He's a nice
baby,
looking man.
nice
Wow.
looking. He's
Go ahead
spiritual.
and put him up on the screen.
And
Let
I
me
love a
see.
man
How
that
can I
loves.
get LaBaric so we could see him? Hold on. There we
Yes,
go.
there you go. There
Hey,
you
There,
go.
LaBaric.
yes.
Hi, LaBaric. He's so
Hey,
fine.
Look at us
LaBaric.
old single women.
And a man that loves his mother.
Baby. Hey,
We can look,
LaBaric. No.
we ain't touching. We
a
looking but
man that
not
and a man
touching.
that loves his mother. I love a
Okay.
man like that.
Uh-oh.
Hmm. Oops.
Okay, I wouldn't put your name on nothing, child, but that marriage license, we good.
You fumbled the bag. You fumbled the bag. You fumbled the bag, girl. Look at this man. You
She
fumbled the
did.
bag.
She
What?
did. Yeah.
She crazy.
Yeah.
She's
Well, at
spiritual. Love.
least, and she lucked up because he's a great dad. If you go to his page, that's all you see
He
is
love his son.
he love that baby. So
Mm-hmm.
that's the good thing about it. Sis said a nice looking man with good old income. Ooh,
Yes,
child,
baby.
baby.
Yes, baby.
Baby.
And he
Who's
love his
that?
mother.
What we was talking about that recently too. LaBaric would just come home. All you got to do is drop your little briefcase at the door. I got everything else. You
Honey,
good?
I got the food cooked.
Um,
Everything's ready. Everything.
yeah. She
Please.
fumbled. She
He
fumbled for
fumbled the
real.
bag
And I bet
big
it was
time.
her attitude. Yeah, it was her
Mm-hmm.
attitude, I'm sure. I also think who said it? As far as with the mom, that was very
Mm-hmm.
distasteful. The way she used
Mm-hmm.
to talk about that man's mother. Now, we talked about that a little last night, and then we get into you, Aunt Debbie. We all do talk about mama's boy. We don't want no mama's boy, mama's boy. But that's not what I got from the situation. It seems
That's
like
right.
to me, she was jealous of the relationship that he had with his mother.
Mm-hmm.
And that will cause a man to go ahead and chuck them deuces up to you real quick.
Mm-hmm. And she's very
So
jealous nature. She's very jealous nature too. She's
yeah.
jealous of
So if she
anybody.
gave off anything like she did on Love and
Mm-hmm.
Marriage Huntsville, I'm not
Mm-hmm.
shocked. If she's like that in
Mm-hmm.
their marriage, I'm not shocked
Mm-hmm.
at all.
Yep.
At all.
Bye,
But all right,
LaBaric.
Cheryl, we gotta
Bye,
get to
LaBaric.
we got over 2 hours. We do
Good
this every
night.
time. I said an hour and a half, child. We already at 2, but Aunt Debbie is left. Thank you, Cheryl, for joining us. Let me go and get
You're
LaBaric
welcome.
off this
Oh, please,
screen,
because
child.
he's
Ooh,
driving me crazy. Woo. So
nice little
fun.
haircut, shape up,
So
all that good
fun.
stuff.
And he got a nice little
Goodness
built on him.
gracious.
He got a nice little built on him too. Oh God.
Yes, yes, he does it. He does it. But thanks again, Cheryl. And
Okay.
all
You're
right,
welcome.
Aunt Debbie is gonna take us out. Aunt Debbie, what you feel?
Yay.
Let me say this real quick. Like Maritha said, I meant to say this when Maritha was talking, and you guys could probably tell if you watch my video from the tone that I was talking. I felt sad for Destiny when I saw that first live. I was glad that she went ahead and turned herself in because she did go viral yesterday. But I was just sad, especially with her dad being there. Maybe me being a daddy's girl, missing my daddy, but and I know that this was um I don't want to say heavy for Destiny because she knew what she was doing, but I had a little empathy. But baby, when she came out that courtroom, I'm like, look at this. Look at this. So it is what it is. But
No
go
grace
ahead,
for
Aunt
her. I'm
Debbie. Let me
sorry.
know your thoughts. What did you think about all of this mess? Did LaBaric do Destiny dirty?
No, in my opinion, allegedly, and no, he didn't do her wrong. My thing is
Oh,
this with Destiny. Destiny is a spiteful, vengeful person, and vindictive. And just like somebody said, Cheryl said, she just like Martell. She gonna make his life a living hell because she's jealous of what he has, and that's why she did that, trying to take him down. Now she say she don't do lives. She did that live to get sympathy and try to make this man look bad.
but she does do lives though, so that was a lie.
But
We've seen
she
Destiny
said
on
she
live.
don't. She said she say I don't do lives, but I'm coming live today. That's what
She
she
lied.
said going into the
She
jailhouse.
sure did.
Just at Stormy's event. Right. She was just at Stormy's event last week, live. But go ahead on that.
Well, we know she a liar. She lied to that man. That's how she got him, and that's how he found out about her. She a leech. She a user. You know, she wanted to use that man, and that man saying that, and he saw that she wasn't for him. You know, sometimes you could pick the wrong person and see it sooner than later, and that's what he did. And look how she did him. So we supposed to feel sympathy and have grace for her. Look how she did the man. He done left her. He let her stay in the house a year. How much more do you want from this man? You intend on making his life a living hell. So my grace is for him. My thing is with her, she's doing this to get back on the show. She's trying to garner up sympathy from people, women. She's trying to get back on the show so she can be with the Scotts and Martell, and they can get together and do whatever they do, what they think they're going to do to me, but it's not going to work. Destiny, she says she got the good. Well, if you got the good, why that man don't never come see you? He came and saw you one time, you ain't seen him no more. Evidently wasn't nothing good about it.
Child, how y'all know how many times Moses went to see her now, Uncle?
He came when he was brushing her hair on that live she did. How he likes me to be together. He was brushing my hair. Look like you done paid the man to do that. And man, one thing about you, you come a dime a dozen. You know, you. It's nothing special about you. You didn't even get a job. You run around in Atlanta talking about your good. You didn't make no money to pay your bills. So what was you doing down there?
Baby.
You didn't come back with no money. You ain't got nothing. And now you still want to lean on this here man.
That part.
So what that tell me about you? You're not no hustler. You a user, and everybody found you out. Same way you did Belinda. You was over there befriending her, trying to get what she had. That didn't work out for you. So now you come back using that baby, trying to get on that man to get what he got, mess up his credit, his job, his finances, his life. Because you don't have your life together. And then you're going to put God in it, talking about you a warrior for him. God don't bless no mess like that. Stop lying. Go on with that. I feel sorry for her. I hope that man prosecute her to the fullest extent of the law. And he would be well within his rights. Because what she did was wrong and low down. And she don't feel remorseful. He just mad because he can't have no good. Evidently, he don't want no good. He wants you to get away from him and stay out of his life. And man ain't thinking about her. That's why he did that. He don't want nothing to do with her because he know what type of low vibrational person she is.
That part.
You know, that's why he cut ties. 3 weeks after you have a baby, that man done found something out about you real bad that don't sit with his spirit, and that's how he got away from you. He loved that baby, but that don't mean he got to take care of you.
Right.
And that's just point blank to the period. She need to get her a life. And don't try to use that live and social media try to get back on the show that when you was on there, you didn't do nothing when you was on there, and you're not doing nothing now. You say you had a podcast that lasted about 60 seconds.
Not 60 seconds, child.
That was it.
What was she doing? Little short videos.
I don't know what she was doing, but it didn't last long. Then you said you was going to be on the show. Well, when that's going to happen? I'll wait. That didn't pan out either. Destiny got a bad attitude. She's arrogant and she thinks she's entitled. But you're not entitled to nothing but getting you a job and taking care of your child. Move on. You know, move on. Because God not going to bless you because you try to do vindictive things to that man. You don't get no flex for that or no brownie points. Be a real woman. Get out here and earn your keep. Because I can't see. I don't respect no woman doing what she doing to a man that left you, a man that let you stay in the house a whole year and you didn't save no money. Something about you ain't right. You didn't save a dime. He let you stay there free for a year. You should have had enough money to get in a place. And then you squatted on the man.
Allegedly.
Allegedly. I said everything I was saying was allegedly.
Oh, okay. I didn't hear you on that. All right.
You know, so what more do you want? You just want to make the man life a living hell? And then you take it. It's like she takes joy into making his life miserable.
Mm-hmm.
You know, what kind of person is that? Allegedly. And that just shows the character of her. What type of person she is. No good gonna come to you that. You know, that's a horrible way to be in life. Everything somebody else got, you want, and if they don't give you none, then you get mad and want to talk about them and do things to them. Same way Mel gave you $6,000, allegedly, in my opinion. She did that out the kindness of her heart. You turn around and say she didn't do this. She ain't no good friend. Well, what more do you want? That lady don't owe you nothing. She worked hard for her money. She got 4 children to take care of.
That part.
That $6,000 could have been in a bank account for one of them to go to school or go to college one day.
That's right.
Please.
But you sit up and say she this and that. You know where the bones is buried. Where are your bones buried at? Don't look like you have no backbone.
Ooh, Lord.
I'm sick of Destiny. I don't ever want to see her on TV. What I seen on the live today made me sick.
Oh, wow.
Me too.
You know, she ought to be ashamed to show her face as a woman. If that's how a woman got to get something in life, I wouldn't want to be that woman.
Yeah.
You got to go that low. You use somebody else's name for a light bill. Ain't no telling what else you done did. That's real low, and you don't have nothing going on for yourself, and you run around talking about some good, and you can't even keep your lights on. You know, not be talking about no good. You need to be talking about how you gonna find a job, get your mind right. And then you try to use your daddy for sympathy. Allegedly, in my opinion. Don't pray for me, pray for my daddy. You even using that man, and he's sick. See what I'm talking about? People like that.
Yep.
I have nothing for them.
She a user. She a user.
I wouldn't even want to be bothered with her no type of way. And Tisha need to shut up. She wanted to talk about some man and exes and what she tired of. You ought to be tired of the man you living in the house with, so-called. You ought to be tired of being gaslighted your whole life and talked down to like an idiot. And you got the nerve to get up there and make a post. Tisha, sit down and shut up and have several seats. Because your husband don't care nothing about you.
Sure.
And you got the nerve to talk about what you tired of. You ought to be tired of that relationship you in. Say something about that and stay out of other folks' business. Because that man doing business. Unlike you and your husband, allegedly, in my opinion. He ain't running around scamming nobody. He's a good cook. Every time you see him, he on a picture with a star, a celebrity. He done cooked them some kind of meal and they grinning and talking about it.
Mm-hmm.
Ain't nobody grinning and talking about you and your husband. You call yourself gonna have a fundraiser, you can get but $100. Talking about you gonna build a house. Build yourself a damn house. So she need to shut up. Oh, I'm tired of exes and boyfriends and this. Girl, you ought to be tired. Tired of talking and saying nothing. I'm somewhere. What you going with Destiny now, allegedly, in my opinion? Oh, you need somebody to use. Oh, you trying to pull her on the show so she'll be on your thing. So you, Marceau, Kimmy, Maurice, and all of y'all could use her as y'all see fit. And that's, in my opinion, allegedly. But don't nobody want to see her, just like don't nobody want to see you, Tisha. What they tell Otis, didn't nobody come to see you? Well, Tisha, didn't nobody come to see you? I'm tired of them. I'm just tired of them. Oh, they too much chit chat. They too much.
I feel you on Debbie.
Now I was trying to be nice because you said don't go lower, drag her.
Yeah, no, I'm just playing. You good on Debbie.
Because I really want to go there.
You did go there. What you talking about? You really want to
respect your platform. Because I love you.
Oh, you know I love you too, Aunt Debbie.
And I want you to enjoy your company this weekend.
Oh,
and Friday.
I can't wait.
Just say a little prayer for me on my birthday. Just say a little prayer for me.
Your birthday?
Yeah.
Friday.
What?
Oh.
Aunt Debbie.
I'm going to be right at home thinking of a name for my channel.
Yes. Let's get that going. Don't forget we meet next week. So we're going to do a Zoom. So yeah, get you a poppin' channel name. Happy birthday in advance. Maritha's was last Friday and yours is this Friday. So
happy
if
belated
you guys
birthday, Maritha.
Happy birthdays in the chat for Aunt Debbie. I love you, Aunt Debbie. And you talking about child, you was being what did you say? You was being nice. You just let loose. You just let loose, Aunt Debbie, like you always do. And we love you for it. Okay. I totally agree with you when it comes to Letitia. Girl, get you some business. I don't think you want that with LaBaric, because see, LaBaric will probably spill the tea for real. So Tisha needs to go ahead on about her business. But yeah, we will keep our eye out on this Destiny situation. I'm still gonna try to get a girl a little grace, but I had to take a little bit of it back when she came out.
Take it all back. Take it all back.
When she came out talking about the good and estrogen and all that, that was a low blow. A low blow. My sis Pink Diva in the chat talking about sis called Moses. I told her I don't want no jail bird, but I'll take that jail barbecue man, baby. Where you at, LaBaric? Where you at? I'm on my way to Huntsville, child. And thank you guys so much, Aunt Debbie. If you're looking at the chat, everybody is saying happy birthday. We love you. Thank you for keeping it real. LaZorn, I'm not sure if you still up here. Thank you for coming in and dropping what you dropped. Cool. And Cheryl Howard, baby, I got your comment on the screen. Cheryl Howard, LaBaric found out that good was hood, and he ran as fast as he could. Shot. took me out. I'm gonna have to post this on my community wall or something. That good was hood, child. He ain't wanted Destiny. 3 weeks after giving birth, the man was up out of there. I don't understand it.
I
Because
don't figure that out because usually when you have a newborn, the man be
baby,
all over you and being
yes,
attentive
Yeah.
and, doting all over you and hugging you and
he ran.
glad y'all got a baby and everything. Now
He
what she
ran.
done did to break that up? He didn't do none of that with her. So it
Exactly.
wasn't no good in the picture.
It couldn't have been. That man ran as fast as he could as soon as she dropped that baby. So it's a whole lot that went on. And I am one to believe. Now, I know Good Bad Apple said that there wasn't a gag order. I'm going to take Destiny's word to a certain extent. But I think Destiny didn't want to talk just because of what we saw tonight. LaBaric will clap back. And if she would have came out here talking, he probably would have came out here and told everybody why he left 3 weeks after she gave birth. So,
I wish she
yeah,
would come out and tell it. I wish she'd come out
me
and
too.
do an interview and tell everything and let the
Mm-hmm.
chips fall where they may and go on with his life. Because there's a
But look,
woman out there for him.
yeah, but I heard he got a girlfriend. But this is the thing, though. He really ain't got to say much. Let Destiny keep doing the talking because she messes it up for herself every time. Why
But
he's not
it
gonna
comes
go
a
back
time,
and rehash,
Tita. It comes
huh?
a time where you have
Oh
to
yeah, I
stand up
get it.
to them bullies. She's
Oh,
a
I
bully.
get
She
it.
bullying that man
Yeah,
right now. That's
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I
bullying
get it.
tactics.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I get it. It's similar to Kiki when
Yeah.
Kiki threw that water. You know what I mean? Sometimes
Hmm.
you just gotta let loose.
Hmm.
But he just strikes me as the type of guy. He got a lot to lose, and he's done
Right.
with it. He divorced her, so why bother? You know what I'm
Exactly.
saying? But I
Right,
get
and
it.
that's what she mad about. She mad
Mm-hmm.
because she can't get in that pocketbook no more.
Nope. Nope.
Yeah,
Exactly.
Just like
yeah.
Martell. He
Yeah.
running around,
Mm,
don't have nothing. He mad at Melody because she won't let him in her pocketbook.
That's
She
right.
won't even
hey,
let him in for no avocado toast no more. Get on out of
mm-mm.
here, she
Not
say.
the avocado toast. Yeah, not the avocado toast. Yeah, huh? Martell need to go on here and get together. Forget that
Yeah.
brother. That's
Please
my brother. Y'all
go
are two
somewhere.
peas in a pod.
Exactly.
But
Yeah,
look,
get
guys,
on
we
over there.
gotta. What you
She can get
saying,
on
Debbie?
over there. She can get over there with her sister wife.
Okay,
Coleslaw.
Exactly. Exactly.
okay. I hear that, sir. Birds of a feather flock together. Do you hear me? Yeah. But great live, guys. Thank you guys so much. I thought it would be a quick hour, but it's not too bad. We up there,
No.
but we held strong at 900 plus people. Thank you guys again for joining me to the chat. Thank you guys so much. I am smiling already because I get to be a spoiled brat this weekend with my brother and nephew coming in. Normally, I have a honey-do list when I had my soon-to-be ex in the house, but now I got a brothers can you do list. I got some projects for them. I'm putting them to work. Okay.
That's
We're gonna
cute.
have a good time. So I cannot wait. I will try to come live at some point, hopefully, but I may not. So if I don't, you guys know why. But I do plan to go live Sunday night to recap Love and Marriage Huntsville. So I hope you guys will join me Sunday. But if it's anything explosive, I'm coming in with a video or something. But if not, I will be enjoying my family. Thank you guys so much. Thank you to the cutie crew representing
Good night,
wonderful
ladies.
Good
I'm
night.
live
gonna go down. I'm gonna
last
go down.
night.
Good night.
Good night,
Good night,
Cheryl.
chit. Good night, chit chat. Good night.
Good
Good night,
night,
Johnny.
LaDawn.
Good night,
And
Dawn.
good night and happy birthday to you, Aunt Debbie. I love you. And we're gonna get that channel going. The sooner the better. Okay. Let's get it going so we
Okay.
can jump into this Love and Marriage Huntsville conversation while the season is still going on. The reunion is coming up next. You got a voice, the people love it, and we